Hello mi gente, welcome back to my channel. I'm Vanity Bravo. If you're new here, welcome. If you're back again, welcome back. So today I wanted to record a video on a topic that I feel like is really important, and I feel like it would be so helpful and so useful to a lot of people out there who are just not aware. And that topic is going to be how to stop blocking your blessings. There are so many people that I see who want to be successful, who want so many more opportunities for themselves, their businesses, for their lives, and they just don't see those opportunities or those doors opening for them. And I can understand how that could be a frustrating thing when you see others, maybe in your age range or doing the same thing as you, moving on further on in life than you are, when you feel like you're doing the same thing but yet you don't have the same opportunities. Sometimes it's not so much about the comparison, but I feel like it sometimes has to do with a lot of folks blocking their own blessings and blocking their own opportunities. And what I mean by that is there are a couple things that you can do which they cost you nothing, that you can start implementing in your life and seeing a huge impact in the opportunities and the blessings coming into your life if you just start really being aware of the things you're saying, doing on a day-to-day basis. So today I have about 8 things I want to talk to you guys about, and if it sounds like something you want to learn more about, just continue watching. So the number one thing that I feel like people do that truly blocks their blessings, and I have no doubt about it, is number one, evil, conniving, bad things that people do. If you are an individual who participates in lying, cheating in life, stealing, just doing completely just mischievous things, that is a sure way to have your blessings blocked, no matter how bad it is. If you know in your heart that what you're doing or the things that you're cheating people out of, or if you're lying, if you know in your heart that it's wrong and that you're still going to continue to do it, that is a sure way to have your blessings blocked. I am a huge believer in karma. What you put out into this world, it returns right back to you. And I'm a huge believer that the seeds that you sow, you will reap. People are a product of what is inside and what they are truly about. You see it in their lives. You see the fruits that they bear. So I truly, in my heart, 100% believe if you are a person who does evil, mean, just nasty, not so good things, you're blocking your blessings. There's no good that's going to come back to you. What you put out will come back. That is a one sure way that you would block your blessings. Another way that I feel like you block your blessings: jealousy. When you are jealous of others, you don't have enough space to feel the good feelings of what you can possibly have or what you do have. One thing's for sure, 2 things for certain. Hating or just envying the next person will never, ever bring you prosperity. If you see people who are doing well in life and are well off in their careers, in their family lives, relationship, learn to be happy for those people. As a person who has been through hard times, when you see a person flourishing, glowing, and doing well, learn to be happy for them. You do not know what a person has went through, the losses that they took, and the hard work that they put in to reap the benefits of the good that is coming into their lives. That is a good way to block your blessings when you're jealous and envious of others. Learn to be happy and know that if others have good coming into their lives, you have that same opportunity available to you. Work on yourself. Learn to just genuinely spark that happy feeling for others and bless them. God bless you, and move forward and see what you can start doing in your life. It's ugly. Jealousy is ugly. There's there's no use in it. If you know what jealousy feels like, it is probably one of the worst feelings I don't like feeling. I hate feeling the feeling of jealousy. That's why I try my hardest not to be jealous. I am very happy for others because you don't know what a person has went through behind closed doors. And on top of that, pocket watching. That is probably my biggest pet peeve. Stop pocket watching others. Stop worrying about what they're spending their money on, how much money they have, what they do for a living, and how much money you think that they have. Like, pocket watching somebody is never going to make your pockets grow, ever. So those are two things in just that one category with jealousy and pocket watching. Just don't do it. You're going to block your own blessings, and you're going to block what's for you worrying about others. A third way that I feel like you block your blessings is opening your mouth and saying things that you should not say. I've already made a video of how powerful your words are. When you open your mouth to degrade somebody, to say a comment that is just not nice, you block your blessings. You block them. There's what you say out here, your words are like a boomerang. So what you say about others or what you say about yourself, boom, it comes right back to you. It doesn't matter if you said it about another person. It has a way of bringing itself right back to you. So if you know that your words are that powerful and what you say comes right back to you, why not use your words to say more positive things, more inspiring things, and things that you know are going to come back to you? You want the good stuff to come back to you, not the bad stuff. Another way of opening your mouth is saying things before they are actually in reality. When you're working on projects, when you're working on certain goals, and when you're truly trying to manifest the good into your life, that other people's energies and other people's opinions and thoughts, they can affect what you're working on so hard. Stop speaking before it happens. Stop telling the world and all your friends and families about your new ideas and your new plans and, the vision that is for you. Because people have a way of not truly being happy for you when they see that you were blessed with a creative idea and a creative thought. You have to be very protective of what you have going on inside of your own mind and inside of your own home or wherever you're working at. Be very, very careful about the things that you share with others, because that is a great way to block your blessings. I'm a huge believer in the evil eye. You don't know people's intentions with you, whether they're family, friends, co-workers. You don't know their true intentions and their true feelings about you. So when you're working on a project or you're working on something that's truly important and precious to you, keep it quiet for as long as you can until the finished project is ready to be shown to the world. That way you don't have other forces and outside energy interfering with what you're working on. So that is another way that you can block your blessings. Another one, number 4, which is sort of like the opposite of what I just said, but keeping your mouth closed. Closed mouths don't get fed. And what I mean by this, it's not the opposite of what I just said, but when you're at a job or you're at a store or, just anywhere where you know that maybe if you open your mouth that you can have a shift and an opportunity that could be for you. I am a huge advocate for closed mouths don't get fed. Before I left my corporate job and started working for myself, I used to always know what I brought to the table at my job. I knew what value I brought, I knew what I provided, and I knew that I was an asset to my company, not a liability. So when I felt like I was doing more work than I should have, whenever I was translating in Spanish and not getting paid for it constantly, I opened my mouth. And how I always would start it off is I would go into my boss's office and I'd be like, well, you know what I say, closed mouths don't get fed. And I would always ask for more money. And guess what? I always got it. Some people are scared to ask for what they feel like they are worth. Some people are scared to ask for price checks at store. If you just open your mouth, the worst that could happen is the person telling you no. That is a way of blocking your blessing. Because if you're taking on extra load of work at work because you guys have lost employees and you notice that you're taking on way more than you did before, do you not feel like that acquires to more money? But maybe you might be scared because you feel like since it's a corporate job, you don't want to get fired, you don't want nobody to look at you funny. If you're not going to go hard for you, who's going to go hard for you? Truly and honestly, who's going to go hard for you? You are your biggest fan. You walk with you everywhere and every day for the rest of your life. You're going to be in control of this. Open your mouth when you feel like you deserve something, or when you feel like if maybe I just asked for something, I could get this. Do it. You're blocking your blessings by being fearful and not opening your mouth and saying things. That is a sure way to block your blessings. So I say, open it, go for it, take that risk. Another way that I feel like you block your blessings, number 5, is when you don't allow yourself to be teachable. Have you ever worked with people, or let me say this, I notice this a lot more with the older people, and not to say that younger people are not like this, but like, have you ever worked with somebody, or you've dealt with somebody who is much older than you, and you've tried to help them or teach them something that you knew that may have made the situation easier, or that some knowledge that you learned that could, enlighten them, and they're like, no, I'm much older than you, I've done this plenty of times, I've been around way longer than you. You're blocking your blessings. Be teachable. One thing that I've noticed and I've learned, especially from working with children, each generation that comes in is always going to be more smarter than the last. You know why? Because people before them who have came here and shared their craft and their information, they have left something behind that the new generation can, learn from, that they took their time to learn and create for, so that the new generation could already have it. The new generation doesn't have to spend their time learning certain information when somebody else has already done it. So what I'm saying here is, just because somebody may be younger than you, or just because somebody may not be in the same things that you are, does not mean that they can't teach you something new. People can teach you techniques, talents, information that will truly inspire you and bring you forth into different places in life, that will help you with businesses or at work or with homework at school, just things that you may not have thought about. Allow yourself to be teachable and allow yourself to learn from others. Sometimes you don't know it all, and that's okay. We don't all know it all. You can learn a lot from others. And another thing, you can learn a lot from children. I am a huge advocate on that. Like, children, I used to be a teacher, but let me tell you something. Students taught me so much more. They taught me so much more. Like, allow yourself to learn from all sources. That's what it's there for. And when you learn, you can elevate. I promise you. Another way that I feel like people block their blessings is they don't give. Number 6, give. There are laws in this universe that cannot be messed with. They can't just be changed. They spare nobody. And the law of exchange is very real. What you give, you get. That's why a lot of people tithe in church. And I'm not talking like go to your church and drop a band. Like, you can give in so many ways, and it doesn't necessarily have to be money. You can give time, you can give kindness, you can give material things, and you can give money. There's just so many different ways that you can give. So like, if you see that somebody's having a hard day, giving a kind word or a kind smile does not cost you a thing. If you have things in your home that you know that you just no longer are going to use, or that you feel like you're going to throw away, give them away to others who may be in need. When you're out and about, and if you see a homeless person who needs anything, and if you have the means to do something, go ahead and give. Like, do not think that giving is going to make you have less of. And that's another important point when you give. If you're going to give, you have to, and I'm emphasizing this, you have to give from a genuine state. You have to. There's a reason why around Christmas time when you give, you feel good, you're happy. When you do something nice for your loved ones, buy them gifts, take them out, like you have that good, satisfying feeling because you're doing it from your heart and you know it's making others happy. If you're giving and you're just like, like I really don't feel like giving this, but I'm gonna give because I was told to, you're blocking your blessing. It doesn't work that way. Your feelings and your thoughts, I say this a lot, they're energy. So what you're giving out in your feelings and your thoughts, you're going to get that right back. So if it's not from a genuine state, don't do it. You have to give from a genuine state where you're happy to let it go, and just know that your giving is helping somebody else out. That's why, like, whatever I can give in any form, I'm going to do. Like, I try to think every day, how can I give today? Like, how can I give to a stranger today? How can I give to a loved one today? And then I just work on that giving that day. And I genuinely am happy because I like to see others happy. So work on being happy for others, being happy for yourself, and being happy as you give. Because in turn, it's going to come back to you. Whatever you give out, it comes back. Just know that we live in a universe that gives us what we put out. So when you give, think about that. Another way that I feel like a lot of people block their blessings is they don't take risk. Take risk, people. Life is not about being comfortable and staying in one spot forever. I know comfortability feels good. It feels like home, whatever you're doing. But if you don't take risk, how do you expect different opportunities and new doors to open for you? When it came down to me, I was so scared to quit my corporate job, mostly because I was programmed to think that if you're going to be an adult, you have to go to school, you have to get a career, you have to work a 9 to 5. That's how you become successful. I was lied to, guys. I was lied to all my life. And I'm pretty sure like 99% of you guys were lied to as well. And it took me a while to really take the risk because I had all of these fearful thoughts inside my head. Like, how would I pay my bills? How would I still have, a flow of income? How will I not be lacking in different aspects of my life if I don't have the income that I'm making now? Let me tell you, when I kept thinking about quitting my job so much because I was just unhappy there and I thought about it all the time, I knew that I had to make a change because I was not in a happy state. So I literally kept playing back and forth with the idea of taking the risk, and I tell you, I'm one that I love to take risks because it's just like I'd rather take that risk than regret it later on in life. And guess what? I took the risk and everything aligned for me. I've lacked in nothing. I took the risk and things worked out. Why? Because I believed and I got out of my comfort zone. Stop being scared of the unknown. The unknown can be so beautiful. So take risk. If you want to move out the state, but you're scared too, you don't know what's going to happen, you can very much be blocking your blessings because you don't know what awaits you over there. If you want to quit your job and start that business, if you want to just, do something spontaneous, but you're scared, take the risk. Take it because you don't know what awaits you. You don't know the unknown. So that's a sure way to block your blessings when you're stuck in that comfort zone and you're not taking risks. And the last thing that I say is probably one of the biggest ways to block your blessings. Not being grateful and not showing gratitude for what you already have. Please do not be hard on yourself about where you are in life, what you lack, and what you want but don't have. Be thankful for everything. Everything. And I mean genuinely be grateful. There is power in gratitude. If you don't do anything else in the list that I just told you, one, stop doing the evil and conniving things. You're going to block your blessings one way or another. But two, start saying thank you. There's a book right here. It's called The Magic by Rhonda Byron. This book literally teaches you the magic of gratitude. That's what the magic is. Being thankful for everything. Be thankful for the job you do have at the moment. Be thankful for the money that you do have. If you're walking around with $5 in your bank account and you're constantly talking about how you don't have enough money, you're blocking your blessings. Be thankful for the five that you do have. If you have $3 to put into your gas tank, be thankful that you have those $3 to put into your gas tank, because it's going to be able to get you from point A to point B. Like, I am so extra when it comes down to being thankful. Like, I journal every single day. Like, I will be thankful for the pen that I have. I personally always thank God for everything. If I'm writing in my notebook, I thank God. Thank you for giving me the money to buy this notebook. If my bunny comes by me and like moves her little whiskers on my leg, I'm like, "Aw, thank you for making me feel so happy." Like, just little things. If you just learn to be thankful about everything, you will see a huge shift in your life. You will see so many more blessings pouring into your life that you didn't see before. I urge people, please be thankful for everything. Life is precious. Like, everything that you have, every opportunity. Are you ever so thirsty to get to the next level or the next place that you want to be at in life, that you can't fully enjoy yourself where you're at? That you sometimes forget that maybe a few months ago, a year or two ago, you're standing in the exact spot where you were so thirsty to be at. Be thankful for that. If you feel like you've been so hard on yourself lately, be thankful for what you've accomplished. Be thankful for how strong you've been, how much you keep moving forward. There's so much to be grateful for, guys. And I'm telling you, if you don't do anything else, stop being conniving. Stop being evil. That's a part of your personality. There's not a person walking this planet that I don't feel like they can change and be a better person. And two, be grateful. Of course, the other ones work as well, but start unblocking those things that you're blocking. Stop blocking your blessings. Start changing your life by doing simple, free, everyday things. But that's my message for today. If you like what you heard, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, share, and I see you guys next time. Peace.